Welcome to MCSC TV. Now guys, I'm so sorry that this review is really late because obviously all the derby games were yesterday. Obviously we had Chelsea and Fulham, we had Liverpool and Everton, and we had Arsenal and Tottenham. Now guys, I thought, you know what, instead of just sitting here talking about Chelsea, I'm going to round up all of yesterday's games because there was some very interesting fixtures, a lot went on, and obviously the table standings is affected and it's interesting to look at. So I thought, you know what, let's round it all up in one video today. And so I'll start off with us Blues, of course, the first kick-off of yesterday. So obviously we took on Fulham and we won 2-0 at Stamford Bridge. Now guys, that was so good to see, another 3 points on the board, and it's a win, isn't it? Now I watched the game yesterday and there was a few pointers that I want to pick up on, one of which, when I saw Pedro score that goal so early on, I thought, you know what, like, we could score 5 or 6-0 today. And in all honesty, we should have got a result like that. We missed so many chances. We held most of the possession yesterday and we should have banged some more goals past them. Now, obviously, I'm not going to complain because it is a 2-0 win, but like, you can still sit there and criticise slightly because at the end of the day, there's always room for improvement. And I do feel like there should have been more goals scored yesterday. But a win is a win, as I said. I'm not going to twine, and it is a London derby. It's one out the way. Yeah, Fulham are lower in the table, but it's still a London derby. They're just up the road from us, so we've still got that standing and a meaning of a London derby. So, you know what I mean? Like, we took on Tottenham and we lost, so London derbys are important, and it is what it is. So yeah, so obviously Pedro scored really early on, and then obviously Ruben Loftus-Cheek scored in the 82nd minute of the game. Oh my days, what a goal. I was watching it in a pub yesterday actually, and literally just the style to score that goal was immense. Like, I was so impressed. The link-up play between the players in the box, surely they've practiced that in training because that was insane. It was just so slick, and the finishing from him was just lovely to see. Like, it was just a confident finish, and you can't complain about a player like Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Like, he's got so much potential at Chelsea. Like, he's going to do so well. Like, yesterday just proved why he's a good player and why he deserves to play in the Chelsea first team. He can compete for them positions now, I feel. Yeah, it was just an amazing goal, and he keeps getting the chance, being given the chance by Sarri. He keeps performing and impressing. So what more do you want from a player? So yeah, that was absolutely sensational. Loved the goal. I suppose after a little bit what was a frustrating game in some sense because we could have scored more goals, it was just nice to finish the game off like that and see such a slick finish and goal from Ruben Loftus-Cheek. As I said, the link-up play there was great. I loved the sophisticated passing in the box. Fulham just couldn't stop us. They couldn't suss us out. There was no way that we wouldn't have scored that goal. It was just beautiful. So yeah, but obviously we move on now, and it's gonna be a tough week ahead for us Blues. Like, we've got Wolves on Wednesday. I will be there for that one, and then obviously on Saturday we've got Man City. So it's not gonna be an easy week for us guys now. That's why I was a little bit concerned yesterday, because as I said, I feel like we could have done a little bit more against Fulham, put a few more goals past them. So I'm just slightly concerned about this week coming, in all honesty. I will talk about all them games in my previews for this week though. But yeah, it's just scared me a little bit. Like, I don't want anyone to watch this and think Emma's complaining about 2-0 win, like, what the hell. But like, it does concern me going up against big teams. And I always say this, I said this against Spurs, for example. We aren't fully tested until we go up against sides in the top 10 or top 6 of the table. That's when we're really challenged, and that's when it breaks down our weaknesses and they're exposed. Against teams like Fulham, we should be getting all 3 points, and that's why I'm saying it was a confident win, but I feel like we could have scored more. But yet again, no complaints. It's a 3 points, isn't it? And then let's talk about Liverpool and Everton. Now, I didn't actually watch the Liverpool and Everton game or the Arsenal and Tottenham, but I have looked at like stuff on the internet and stuff. And obviously, yeah, let's just talk about Liverpool. So, if I was an Everton fan, I would be so frustrated about that result. yeah, a 96-minute win. Like, oh my days. Like, I bet Liverpool players are absolutely over the moon and buzzing about that. To see your team get a win like that, like, what must, yeah. Us Chelsea fans have been there, and it's an amazing feeling, but it's a jammy win, isn't it? Let's be honest. Just getting a quick nicked goal like that, or Everton players would be so annoyed. But that's really frustrated me yesterday. Didn't work out for us at all. If that had been a draw, that would benefited us Chelsea fans and the Chelsea team so much more, because obviously now they're sitting comfortably 5 points ahead of us in second place. So it really hasn't helped us at all. I'm a bit upset about that result, in all honesty. Yeah, when I heard about it, I just thought, oh my God, are you joking? Like, if Everton had just held on a point, that would have benefited us so much more. That gap wouldn't have been as big then. But it's happened. But yeah, Liverpool, such a jammy win. I was actually talking to my dad about it on the phone this morning, because he watched the game yesterday, the Liverpool game, and he was saying the goal was crazy as well. Like, it wasn't just one of them just tapping goal. It was, yeah, very interesting. But yeah, obviously they've got 3 points, which isn't ideal. And then Arsenal 4-2. I'm not going to go too much in depth into that game, but a 4-2 win and a red card in that game as well. Like, it was a dramatic game at the Emirates, wasn't it? A London derby having 6 goals, that's interesting. But yeah, that was all of yesterday's action. A lot of goals scored in total. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So now we've got a busy week ahead. As I said, we've got Wolves and Man City this coming week, which makes me feel very anxious and nervous, because obviously we know that Wolves is definitely going to be a test. It's in Wolves on a Wednesday night, for crying out loud. And then Saturday, well, that's certainly going to be a test against City. Very interesting game indeed. I haven't got high hopes for that, but I'm going to try and stay as optimistic as possible. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below all your match thoughts and who your man of the match was for the Chelsea game yesterday, obviously. My man of the match would have to be Ruben Loftus-Cheek, especially after that goal. But yeah, and as I said, we move on now. Yeah, let's just get ready for another week of football. It's going to be dramatic, I'm sure. Let's just see what happens. Up the Chels. Thanks.